But
order.
Craig Sal was police for, he only does one. Whoops. Sorry. Other projects. No, thank you.
I've always wanted to do that. Okay. We are now in session here, and the first thing we need to do is look at the minutes. And is there a motion to approve the minutes of our last meeting of September the 20th?
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the last meeting.
Thank you. Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. We have two. All in favor state aye, please.
Aye.
Opposed, same. All righty. Now,
All right. This should be a fairly quick agenda. First item on the agenda is HRG 2021-003 for Thomas Tracy at 418 North Mound. He is requesting a historic restoration grant, and work has begun. Work has been going on for quite some time. They've just run into complications, which is the same story you've heard many times over. But staff have verified that this was not a case where they waited till the last minute. They just ran into issues. But staff does not make recommendations on extensions, but the request is for 6 months. Should you grant the request, it would be due April 4th of 2022. Chairman?
okay, thank you. Do we have any questions about that or discussion? These people have been very diligent in their work, and we all know that there are problems right now because of COVID and finding workmen, etc. But any questions or comments?
I don't want to cut off anybody, but it seems pretty straightforward. They've made some progress. It didn't go as planned, but they want to finish.
And I appreciate,
So let them finish.
Yes.
and I appreciate in his letter, he gave us reasons. He didn't just ask for the extension
Right.
and say, you know.
Well, and it's not just the usual, but rather a better approach for the work.
Yeah.
So, I'm, yeah, no problem.
I move that we extend the extension, what do I say?
Accept the extension.
Accept the
Accept the
extension.
extension.
Extend the
Thank you. Do I hear a second?
I second.
Thank you. We have two. All right. All in favor state aye, please.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Yes, they've been good guardians of old property. All right, next, we will table, oh no, I'm sorry, we're on B. We're consider the historic restoration grant reimbursement for property located at 725 North Mound, HRG number 2021-004.
The original estimated project cost for this project was $29,343. The applicant has completed all of the work as stated in your staff report, and they were approved for 32% of the final project cost not to exceed $9,389.76. The final project cost was $30,414.07, which was just barely above their estimated cost. Kudos. And staff recommends approval of the release of grant funds at their maximum award of $9,389.76.
All right. Do we have comments or questions?
I did a drive-by, and it does look much better, and it looks like they did all the work in the way we asked.
I've always loved that house. Any other comments or questions? Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve the funds for HRG 2021-004 in the amount listed of $9,389.76.
Thank you. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor state aye, please.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Now we are to C, and that will be tabled because proper receipts haven't been turned in or something. Is that correct?
Can I make a quick comment on B?
Yes, please.
Anybody can go see B. It's going to be on the tour of homes.
Oh, is it? Oh, good, good.
And interior work as well.
All right.
There we go.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. Consider historic restoration grant reimbursement for property located at 209 East Main, HRG 2021-0011.
The estimated project cost for this project was $20,000. The applicant has completed all of the work, and they were funded at 25% of the final project cost not to exceed $4,800. The project's final cost was $12,351.54. Staff recommends approval in the amount of 25% of their cost, coming to $3087.88.
Good pictures, good
Yeah.
pictures.
Well, again, this seems straightforward. I would make a motion that we approve funding, release of the funds for HRG 2021-011 in the amount of $3,087.88.
Thank you. Do I hear a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you. All in favor state aye, please.
Aye.
Opposed? And the last on the agenda is the Historic Restoration Grant reimbursement for property located at 507 East Hospital Street, HRG 2021-012.
This project's estimated cost was $5,900. The project was funded at 20% of the final project cost not to exceed $1,180. The project's final cost came out to exactly $5,900.
Wow.
Staff recommends approval to release the grant funds in the amount of $1,180. As a
One
side,
sec.
oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, oh, I was just gonna say, I'm so glad somebody's working on the roof, because that roofs are so important for preservation.
Oh,
of-
absolutely.
Of structures.
When I see a show on HGTV, whatever, you know, if they don't go to the roof first, I start hollering at the TV. All right, do we have any comments or questions? And do I hear a motion?
I just have a question, so
Yes.
the before is all the, they have it torn up and they found all the rot? Or is that,
That is correct. That was, they started doing the demolition of the roof and are showing the rotten material underneath.
okay, all right.
Because otherwise, we would just have a picture of the before roof and the after roof and not have any
Yeah.
verification that decking was replaced.
Yeah,
Right, right.
because sometimes you don't know until you take off
Oh, God.
layers of shingles, I've been there, that you go, oh.
I can verify that this applicant, being a legal eagle, sends us a packet about this thick with tabs. It is very easy to follow.
Oh, that's great.
It is well documented.
Sort of overkill.
There's never a question.
That's great. All right, do I hear a motion to approve the release of funds for this HRG 2021-012?
I move that we approve the release of funds for that. 2021-012, I have it.
Yes, perfect.
Thank you. Do I hear a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you. All in favor state aye, please.
Aye.
Opposed? All righty.
And Chairman, the reason why these go so quickly is because we would not bring them to you if it was not complete. So the
Exactly.
one-
All the legwork has
So
been
the
done
one case
for
that
us.
was tabled, they've done everything except turn in one itemized receipt. So we know the work's been done, we know the payment's been made, but it was a lump sum payment that included some interior and exterior. So we just need to show that one exterior component.
So which one was tabled, this one?
The C.
I think we all appreciate all the work and the details and the pictures
Oh,
and everything that you give us.
absolutely.
I mean, it's pretty,
I remember years ago, one of the board members wanted to do all our own research. And do you remember that, Brian?
Yes, ma'am, I remember it well.
And I just thought, oh no, they're doing such a beautiful job. Why should we try to step in?
Yes.
So, we are adjourned.